guys.
Thank you, David. So valuable on the defensive side of the ball. Simmons goes beyond versatile, Clark. He can guard 1 through 5 at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, you start with his tremendous athleticism for a guy that's a legitimate 6'11". He takes pride in defending, and he's disruptive as well as disciplined.
Now, here's Melton. Durant attacking. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
How do you stop Durant on the drive? I mean, this guy is mobile, he's long, and he's got tremendous ball skills.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And the jam by Larry Nance.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
That free throw good from Nance. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 3-point game. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Nance. Here's Melton. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An elite defensive threat and presence. Simmons understands exactly how to use his body to position himself for excellent defense.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Simmons, the bounce pass to the paint. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Boy, this is as skilled an inside scorer as you're going to see, folks. I mean, Aldridge has a lot of post moves.
Back to Gafford. And it's Toronto with the rebound. We push it up 4 on 3. Here's Rozier. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And the Raptors making a change here.
Tyrese Maxey, Russell Westbrook.
104 left to play in the first. Faster quickly. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Now here's Westbrook. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Now here's Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Toronto leading by 4. Nobody near Barnes. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so here's Indiana. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
He's not an easy guy to get a shot up and over. Aldridge has those long arms, and his timing's good, too.
And Harrison Barnes hits from deep. Barnes has got 5. And so it's Toronto heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've set the tone. They love it.
For your base mates. Fans, your base mates.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Jackson trying to break free. They get it back. Raptors with the lead. And here we go. And that one's good. Barnes. 7 points for Harrison Barnes.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
On the wing quickly. The kick out to Wall. Over Maxey. And stolen by Simmons. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got the lead up to 11 now for Toronto. And stolen by Simmons. In the corner, it's Westbrook. That one, no good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. So it's on Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Left side, Wall. The three. Toronto grabs the miss. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Look who's coming out of the court. Come on to give out for your Pacemates.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Toronto. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Outside, Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it. Really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air. Speed and agility, guys. I mean, he went right to the defense and took it to the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Second team foul. At the line.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Simmons looking around. Gallinari inside the three-point line. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Unable to get that one. Now Toronto takes it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Raptors leading by 10. Clark as good a scorer as ever. Durant just needs to stay healthy, right? Just to break all kinds of records.
I agree with that, Kevin. He is as lethal a scorer as we've seen. I mean, when you just talk about putting the ball in the basket, he's in the top 10 all time for my money.
And you gotta love the effort. I mean, he battles just as hard on the inside as he does on the perimeter.
It's Wall with the drive. And he gets the bucket. Wall's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Indiana.
This is John Wall at his absolute best in attack mode, going right to the rack.
And James gets it to go.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
For Toronto, they look good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
And Katie, here we go. And then Durant with the dunk.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Sinks the three-pointer.
For 3.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
The loudest and craziest fans, give a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
Here is Durant. He's got 10. Pass to LeVert. Five to shoot. In the corner, it's Melton. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Raptors leading by 15. James looking around. Gallinari in the corner. Here's Ayton. The shot, no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. Outside, KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Just way too much length at the rim to contest. Durant is in a league of his own offensively.
Andrew Eubanks gets the whistle that time.
Drew Eubanks.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul. Into the lineup for the Raptors.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Nance. And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pacers trailed by 13.
Lonnie Walker the fourth. That's his first personal.
Into the lane. And the Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, TOs, those kinds of mistakes have really kind of drained their confidence to this point.
And the dunk by James.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
To the right side. James outside. LeBron is doubled. Inside. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Pass to Melton. LeVert in the corner.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. So we'll see Russell Westbrook go to the line here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Hey, when it comes to stat sheet stuffers, Westbrook is a stat sheet stuffer supreme. Mark that one up, guys.
Marcus Aldridge. That's his second personal foul.
Pacers put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
At the line for the Pacers, Jaren Jackson.
He misses the free throw.
And you have to respect Jaren Jackson's toughness. This kid has had some early injury struggles, but he always returns to the floor determined to pick up right where he left off.
It's rebounded by Quickly.
Oh, not a good look there, guys. No one near him, and he still flings one off the rim.
And it's LeVert missing. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Down low. Jackson, that's good. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, Karis LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
In the penalty.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
And he sinks the second. There's 10 seconds left in the first half of the game. 4 seconds left. Here's Maxey. And they'll get another chance. And the three off target. So as we conclude the first... And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Pacers trailed by 18. Pass to Porzingis. LeVert with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot. LeVert's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Pacers. Ayton in the high post. And it's Gallinari missing.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
The free throw drops for Durant. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Over in the corner, Rozier. Ball with the steal. LeVert with it. Picked up by Rozier. Back to LeVert. Count that bucket. 10 points for Karis LeVert.
You got to D up LeVert better than that. But I mean, he excelled at scoring over the defense.
James with the bucket.
Assisted by.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Pass to Porzingis. Three-pointer, LeVert. No good. And Toronto will come the other way. In the corner, Simmons with it. It's rebounded by Indiana. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Stolen by Durant. LeVert with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. Here's KD. And he banks in the layup. KD's got 16 points.
Well, you love to see Durant attacking in the lane, imposing his will. Nothing the defense could do there because he's aggressive and talented.
Connects from three-point range.
3 points.
And the Raptors lead by 20.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Right side, Kevin Durant. To the middle. The kick out to Wall. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Raptors leading by 20. From deep, Gallinari. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic. It is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Now Wall. He has 6. Indiana moving it around. Porzingis at the elbow. Over Aldridge. Pass to Avdia. Goes back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his third personal foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Raptors leading by 22. Here's Maxey. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Melton. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Nice look from Porzingis. Good vision there. That's what he has to do with the ball in his hand. Scan the floor, see what's available, keep his teammates involved as much as possible.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires, and we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Barnes can't get it to go.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Pacers. Here's Wall. And that one drops. Wall's got 8.
You know, sometimes you see the edge to Wall's game come out in these situations. Tight defense inside, contact, and he just is determined not to be denied. A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Stolen by Walker. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Pass to Melton. It's tipped. And again, the turnover by the Pacers. The Pacers making a change here.
Substitution for your Pacers. Daniel Gafford, Larry Nance Jr., Emmanuel Quickly.
Left side, Westbrook. To the paint. It's stolen by Nance.
Remaining in the third.
Now the Pacers moving it up. On the wing, Melton. And it's good, 2 points. Melton's got his second basket of the night. Raptors leading by 18. Pass to Aldridge. It's stolen. Here's Nance. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Toronto with the ball. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Here's Walker. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Pacers trailed by 20. Puts it up off the inbound. And it's quickly missing.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition three there. D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Toronto with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. And again, Toronto with the triple.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Rozier for 3. Nance gets the rebound. And it's Indiana's ball. To stop the run. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
Indiana foul.
And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for your Pacers, Kevin Durant.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Rozier from deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Now here's LeVert. And KD good for 3. KD's got 19 points.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Fires from 14. Here's Ayton. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. It's the Raptors just dominating this one. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's James. Pass to Ayton. Rozier for 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
To the inside. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
LeBron
And look
James.
at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Wall, no luck.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the
John
intensity.
Wall.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall.
First team foul.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Substitution for your Pacers.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. And Toronto has possession. Outside, Simmons. Rozier for 3. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And there's the call on DeAndre.
That's his 3rd personal
And that'll be
foul.
his 3rd foul so
First
far.
team foul.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. James outside. Lets it go with the 3. Miss number 4 for him from the floor. 7 for 11 field goal attempts. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Avdia. Eubanks. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. On the wing, Rozier. And a miss there on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. The Pacers making a change here.
D'Anthony Melton.
Ball's knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain the possession. Long range from the inbound. Hits it from three-point range.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Out to Gallinari. Pass to Simmons. Drives to the hoop.
DeAndre Ayton.
And Ayton throws it down.
Good awareness by Simmons. He's so good at reading the defense and finding the shooter and setting him up perfect.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one.
Sometimes that's all you need.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Raptor substitution.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Another shot. Pass to Avdia. Stolen by Walker. All alone. That's tipped. And here are the Pacers now. And here's Maxey. And the Raptors miss again. Lyles with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Here's Eubanks. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
Avdia with it. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Westbrook with a wide open look. True on the 14-footer. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, you know, Westbrook is dangerous from everywhere, and he seems to be quite comfortable operating in the mid-range, too.
Driving the lane. Here's Maxey. Now Westbrook. Went in there and tried to power it down, but true contact. He'll head to the line.
Westbrook is a master at drawing fouls, and he's got a lot of different ways that he can put that kind of pressure on the defense.
2 shots.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition.
Good on the second free throw. Well, Clark, with the success of the play-in tournament, Commissioner Silver pushing for a mid-season tournament with the winning team earning $1 million per player.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million would incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players would be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. Brings it up for Toronto.
That's
the largest 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Here's Westbrook going inside and finished off by Westbrook.
Boy, it's been a great game thus far for Westbrook, and he's not done yet. Never satisfied, always pushing the envelope.
There's the double team with Westbrook. Here's Durant. An easy 2 points on the layup. Durant's got 21 in the game.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Shot's good by Walker.
love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Durant attacking.
In the game, 2 minutes.
Poked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge.
Pacers ball. Checking in for the Pacers, Kenneth Levert.
There's 1:54 left in the game.
Easy feasting for KD. I mean, he's been killing them tonight. They just don't have an answer for him.
And Westbrook, here we go. The rebound by Nance. Goes up on the wing. Levert from outside. Maxey grabs the miss. Driving in. And finished off by Westbrook.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Raptors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And ever when important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And guys, being in opposite conferences, these teams only meet twice a year. And when it's been a while since you've seen a team like this, it always feels good to take that first game of the season series. That's what they've done here tonight against the Pacers.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ben Simmons.
I thought his active hands were a big help. I mean, he took some chances on defense, and his gambles paid off. He got a bunch of steals.
And Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now, the way they have it set up and the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall.
On the wing, Nance. Lets it fly from 18. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Durant's shot is in the air before the defense even tracks the pass. I mean, he's 2 steps ahead of him, and that, folks, is a combination of awareness and speed.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
On the wing, Barnes. Here's Westbrook driving inside.
Boy, he is so tough to guard without fouling because he's aggressively attacking you at all times. And one of the great things about Westbrook, he's high motor all day, every day.
And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Here's Levert. Count it. Good.
Well, I love Levert's demeanor. Even under pressure, this guy stays calm and just does his job.
Westbrook drives in, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
It's on Karis LeVert.
Is in the penalty.
First one falls for him.
At the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Nance with no one around. Off target. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel.
I had all my jealous when I